4 guys who represent Cal, including Bryce Mefford, 22 years old.
Take your mark.
The race is for second.
Since I was a little boy, I've loved being in the water, and I tied the state record.
7 state championships, 4 individual, and 4 state records.
Mefford, a teammate, is looking great. And how about this Bryce Mefford? I think that's the 5th fastest time in the world. It's sure looking good heading into Tokyo.
Hey Trojans, my name is Luke Stewart, president of Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. Today I got the chance to catch up with Bryce and Colby Mefford, who swam at Oak Ridge and now compete collegiately at Cal Berkeley. This is the 2nd episode of our Olympic Trials interview series. Bryce and Colby are in the waiting room, so let's get into it. Tell us about your experience at the Olympic Trials and what it meant for you.
Yeah, my experiences at Olympic Trials were pretty crazy. I did go 4 or 5 years ago to the 2016 Olympic Trials. And when I went that time, it was definitely more of just an experience. I wasn't trying to place anywhere super high. I wasn't trying to really make a team or anything. It was just an experience to gain. And this time around was very different. I came with the hopes of either making a final, bettering my times. I mean, placing in the top 2, of course, as everyone has that dream. And it was very nerve-wracking. I mean, standing in front of thousands and thousands of fans. This year was a little bit different, but I mean, 2016, standing in front of thousands and thousands of fans is incredibly stressful and very scary. And that night, they hype everything up. Lights are going off. There's fire in 2016. This year, there was a lot of different lights that were popping off. And it's very stressful and kind of scaring, but I know Colby has some thoughts on it too.
Well, yeah, Colby, go for it. Tell us about your experience at the trials.
My experience was a little bit different because obviously I didn't get to go and get like a little warm up like he was saying in 2016. This was the first year I qualified, and mine was a little stressful in a different way because they separated trials into 2 separate waves, and I actually went into the first wave with not having cuts for the second wave, which is where you actually get your opportunity to make the Olympic team. So my goal for the summer was mainly to make that wave. And then once I did, which was super exciting for me, I was prepared to go into the next week. And kind of like Bryce's 2016 experience, it was a little more of a get my bearings for a meet of this scale and pretty much use that to my advantage at the next one, hopefully.
Awesome. Cool. So out of all your experiences at Oak Ridge, which of these was most valuable for performing at the Olympic Trials?
Yeah, I would have to say either state champs or even CIF champs. Being at those meets with my high school team was kind of somewhat on the line to being at a big national level meet such as trials. I mean, the camaraderie and the teamwork that we have at some meet like CIF states or CIF championships meets like those for high school are definitely very similar to the kind of bond we share here at Cal Berkeley and on the Cal Aquatics team.
All right, what about you, Colby? What was the most valuable experience from Oak Ridge that prepared you?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking the same exact thing. Pretty much states, because swim meets are pretty much just like it's a staircase to get up to the Olympic trials level and then surpass that. I mean, states is one of the steps you have to get to if you want to continue to go super far into the world of swimming, and one of the best experiences too, because we got to win 2 years in a row, which was fun.
Yeah, that kind of led into my next question. In 2016 and 2017, Oak Ridge was back-to-back state champions. What did that mean to you, and how has that shaped or contributed to you as an athlete today?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot, honestly, because I remember freshman year coming into Cal and being super nervous about the other names, the other guys that were here, because everyone was very much faster than me and Colby coming in. And I think coming in, I would always joke, hey, we're state champs. Like we won, there's no one that can touch us, like joking around with my teammates. But to some extent, I mean, as our team was, we had a very good team, and it's true to some extent we had very good athletes on that team. And I had a great time participating in both those meets that we won. And I mean, it's to this day a joke between me and all my friends like Cole Tilley, Leon Kasianenko. They always text me and they're like, "State champs, baby." And I'm just like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, cool. All right, what about you, Colby?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the experience of winning, and I think I have to explain the joke a little bit more. It's not taking away anything from the achievement of state champs. It's kind of that connection to an Olympic team and trials. You come onto a team where you have Olympians that have been at the state champ level, surpassed it, and gone to the Olympics and done great things. And yeah, it's fun to joke about when you're talking to the dudes that have already been there and done great things off of that. So.
All right. So who do you look up to, and who has been a mentor along your journey?
I mean, that's a very, I think, hard question, because like there's several guys that could come to mind. Several people. I mean, in general, my dad has definitely been a huge mentor. I mean, he used to swim with me in high school a little bit in the mornings. My mom, obviously, she swam in high school, and she was also my coach since I was little, and she would throw me in the water. There's also big names like Ryan Murphy and Jacob Pebley who came through the Cal swimming team, and those guys have been, I mean, I've been pretty much on a leash behind them, following them everywhere they go. Everything they do, I do. Because why wouldn't you when there's Olympic gold medalists and world record holders right there to kind of teach you what to do. So I think those are definitely like my major people that I've looked up to.
Awesome. What about you, Colby? Yeah.
The easiest one that comes to mind is just obviously my brother, because he's just been there the whole time, 2 steps ahead of me, giving me a vision of exactly what I can do next and what I need to get done next. And he's always obviously helped me, like being on the same team so often, helped me do what I need to do if I'm ever in trouble or struggling, helped me get past any obstacles that I need to get past.
Awesome. So Bryce, what does it mean to you to compete on a nationwide stage alongside your brother?
I mean, it was great. I was so excited when I watched the meet that he was at, and I wasn't, wave 1 of Olympic trials. I remember like sitting in my car with a screen, like my phone, like watching his tuner back. He had already made the meet, and it like didn't really matter. But I remember watching his tuner back, and it was kind of like, it was just kind of crazy. It was pulling on my heart, because he likes to wait until like the last 100, and I was like freaking out for him. I was like, what is this kid doing? Like, why is he doing this? But it all ended up working out. And I mean, I was just so excited that I was going to be racing him. And then what was even cooler was at Olympic trials, I think our prelims heat of the tuner back, which is both our best events. We were in the same heat. I want to say I was lane 8 or something, or 7, and he was lane like 1 or 2. So we were like across the pool, and I got out and I like hugged one of my buddies that had won. He was actually 3rd at Olympic trials, and he goes, "Dude, I didn't even realize your brother was in that heat." And I was like, "Yeah, it was me and him, baby."
Awesome.
Yeah.
Describe your level of excitement of being able to represent the United States alongside Ryan Murphy, a teammate that you're already close with.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to describe my excitement for that, because I mean, I was blown away when I hit the wall of the tuner back and finding out that I was going to Olympics with my teammate Ryan Murphy. I couldn't even explain how grateful I am to all the people around me that have kind of pushed me up to this point. I mean, it's kind of hard. It doesn't really feel like you're an Olympian or you're going to the Olympics when you're right now sitting packing up my house to move to another house.
All right, last one for you, Bryce. What is your mindset going into the Olympics?
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, before the Olympic trials, I was maybe looking to take a break of some sort. I was a little tired, but I mean, right now I'm super, super excited to go out and continue training, work hard. And I'm looking to hopefully, I mean, I don't like to jinx anything, but hopefully fight for a spot on the podium next to Ryan Murphy. I mean, that's obviously my end goal. Whose goal wouldn't it be to make it to the Olympics and obviously be in the top at the Olympics? And I'm going to do everything I can to fight and crawl to that position.
Cool. There's been a lot of support in our community with family, friends, and just fans. And even the rocks were painted down on El Dorado Hills Boulevard. So what does the support mean to you, and who do you want to thank?
Oh, it means so much. I don't even know if I can get through everyone I want to thank. I think the rocks were super meaningful, super nice, because just growing up in that area, and every day there's something new on the rocks. Every day there's love being poured out on the rocks with paint, and just it's so cool to see, because we've gotten birthdays throughout the years on the rocks, and then finally seeing something where the whole community comes together just to congratulate our family and my brother is amazing.
Awesome. All right, Bryce, what about you? I'll add on to the question a little bit. So there was the good luck on the rocks going into the trials, and now there's the Olympic rings alongside your name, wishing you luck at Tokyo. What does that mean to you, and who would you like to thank?
Yeah, I mean, it means the world to me. I mean, I never really imagined myself to be in this position where you could kind of associate the two things. And there's so many people I'd love to thank, starting with, I mean, obviously my family, my parents, my brother and my sister. I wouldn't be in the position I was without them. I mean, my sister and my brother have always pushed me to be better, because we're all fighting for a little bit of affection, aren't we? And then, of course, my dad and my mom just being there through everything, driving me to morning practices. I mean, getting me to meets, paying for my food and everything, putting a roof over my head. And I have thousands or hundreds of friends that I could name off, and it'd take forever, but there's so many great people in my life that I love to thank. And if they do see this, I'm talking about you, you know who you are. I mean, everyone knows.
Awesome. Well, you're definitely putting Oak Ridge's name on the map, and we look forward to supporting you off at Tokyo.
Thank you.
Who's the better driver between you two?
Probably right.
I would say you.
I guess I'm a more like cautious driver.
I have more incidents.
Okay, yeah, talking about record, like Bryce's record is not very nice. I've gotten like one ticket. He's gotten some minor accidents, but like
minor. They weren't my fault.
Yeah, who's the better dancer between you two?
Him again.
For sure. Me for sure.
Well, there's some good videos we have of him dancing around our house when we were little, but no longer. He's not the nice little innocent boy he used to be.
I just haven't danced in a while, man.
What's your favorite dance move, Colby?
I mean, I don't know. I hit whatever I'm feeling.
Why don't we show him up?
Yeah, what are you feeling right now, Colby?
I don't have anything right now.
Your brother just made the Olympics. What are you feeling?
Come on.
I mean, I got some nice flow going. You know, you hit a whoa. That's right.
All right, who's the better singer?
We are gonna make him sing.
Oh, probably Colby too.
I mean,
I'm not as creative. He's a lot more creative than I am.
Creative? Singing's not creative. I mean,
dancing, all that stuff. You're able to kind of just feel it out. I couldn't do that.
All right, Colby, so you're the better dancer and you danced, and if you're the better singer, you have to sing.
I don't know, like, I've actually been kind of practicing. I don't know if you know this What's New Scooby-Doo song intro.
Okay. Can we hear that?
I guess it's just not gonna be very good. All right, I can't look at the camera when I do this because it's not gonna. I'm gonna feel weird. All right. What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery.
Awesome.
That's right.